This movie may hold one of the best moments in the entire franchise. Let's talk about Scooby-Doo in the cyber chase. The Scooby Gang is getting a video game made about them and their exploits and mystery solving. However, there is a computer virus that comes to life and threatens the creators.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Inc. goes to investigate but gets sucked into the video game where they have to traverse the levels to get out while solving the mystery of who's behind the computer virus. I'm not super big on the genre where people are transported into video games and then and only then is the threat real to them. The closest I get to that is The Matrix and Code Lyoko. You can't catch me with that Sword Art Online stuff, that's not it. There's still a few things holding me back from being fully invested in the story. For example, there is no mystery. It is pretty clear and obvious. There aren't any red herrings or misdirections of any kind. They almost make us think there are at the end when they're giving their sleuth rundown of suspects, but at no point in the movie are they teased to be behind this. I understand this is made for a younger demographic than I fall into, but this is my opinion and how the movie resonates with me. And another thing to back this up is how the characters explain what's happening no matter how obvious it is. It's almost like the filmmakers aren't confident enough in what they're showing us, or they don't think that we're smart enough to get it.
Jinkies! He's riding a T-Rex! He's climbing back up! The wax is hardening. He can't move.
That's Cyber Scooby. And that's Old Scoob going for the snack.
The last major gripe that I have is that this movie's main bad guy isn't threatening at all. Even when the gang is in his world, he barely poses a threat to them. Without the proper tension and build-up throughout the movie, anything the ending has to offer is going to feel fairly anticlimactic. Now, it seems like I'm being just a little harsh on the movie, and perhaps I am, but I assure you there are things that I actually do like about the movie. During the final level, we get to see how this game is based on the Scooby Gang as we see some of the most iconic villains they've went up against come around for a second chance at taking them out. Because the monsters are in a video game, that means that they're not people in masks, which means that perhaps this time the monsters are real. Now, I meant it when I said that this movie holds one of the best moments in the entire franchise, and it's this moment right here. The Scooby Gang that was pulled into the game meets their virtual selves in the final level, where it's basically an open world level where you can go off and do whatever you'd like. What the gang finds is that their virtual selves could finish the game, but choose not to because it would just restart the whole game over again. Instead, they choose to retire and just enjoy themselves and each other in this place where they can do whatever they want. And what makes this so beautiful is that the virtual version of Mr. Inc. represents the Hanna-Barbera versions, while the real versions that were pulled into the video game represent the newer Warner Bros. Version. The Hanna-Barbera ones get to settle down for good and enjoy their lives and have a great send-off to themselves as the new studio takes over to tell new stories. It feels like a soft-hearted goodbye to what was and what established everything we've come to love about Scooby-Doo. It's a nice celebration of the characters that make me feel the same way that Scooby-Doo Goes to Hollywood did. And this is further backed by the change in the animation itself, as this is the first Scooby-Doo movie to use digital ink and paint. The movie is much brighter and cleaner than its predecessors, and having that sharper look definitely makes for a vibe shift that enforces that yes, this is the same thing, but it's a new era moving forward. In this post-credits scene, the Scooby Gang talks about their favorite moments when making the movie. It's cute and gives us something a little more to relate to, and that's something this movie doesn't have as much as compared to its predecessors. This does mark the new voice for Daphne as Grey Delisle takes over, and she's really good. The perfect successor to Mary Kay Bergman. What's really cool is that Grey Delisle was Mary Kay Bergman's student, so it's like the pupil becoming the master, and she does a great job. So great that she's become the voice of Daphne for years to come.
You look so cute in that outfit, Freddy.
Cute? That's not what I was going for.
But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what your thoughts are on the movie in the comment section down below. I would love to chit chat about it. And be sure to subscribe as we go through every single animated Scooby-Doo movie of all time. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.